welcome to Miss Craftslat's lair. Obviously, I am not in my lair. I got colded out. I am in Wisconsin, and it is currently -5 degrees Fahrenheit for a real temperature. If you can tell, my windows are freezing in my house. Burr. Anywho, um, this is the pilot episode, the try episode of what I would like in the new year, 2023, to become a weekly thing. Probably here in my living room because the fact that I like the kind of change up. Actually, it's kind of fun. Going over all things crafty. Maybe not touching on every crafty thing I do every week, but at least showing you what I have been up to during the week and doing all sorts of fun stuff. So, without further ado, today what I have is a work in progress, a finished work, and my friend introduced me to Temu. So, let's get rolling. So, first off, I want to show you my finished piece. It may not all fit into the camera, but I will totally put somewhere on this screen a full view of the finished product. If you follow me on TikTok, you've probably already seen it, but I don't know how many of you guys follow me on TikTok. But I found this cute, what I thought was a cute granny square. And for me, I was like, oh, yay, granny square. I haven't done one of those for a while. Let me do it. It's a really cool granny square. And then I found out that it's kind of a viral granny square right now. So, without further holding, this is what I made. It is a full size, well, it's a throw size granny square blanket, and for my border, I did 3 rows of double crochet in black, a row of double crochet in white, and another one in black. So that is my finished project that I have to show you for today. The work in progress whip that I'm working on now is a pair of knit socks. And this is my first time of trying the German short row. I have been doing the wrap and twist heels. So I decided that I was going to change it up a little, try something new, and do the German short rows. And I think I kind of like those better than I like the wrap and twist heels. So that is going to end up to be a couple of tutorials for knitting that is going to be coming in the new year. This next week of mine is going to be kind of crazy, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get in to do any videos. So, starting the new year, I am planning on starting a tutorial set for knitting. So that's going to be interesting. I've got a whole bunch of notes so far written up as far as what I want to cover and such. Gonna get back into my crochets tutorials, but those are going to be more, I've covered all the basic stitches and regular stitches, and so what's going to be coming up next are going to be like the increases, decreases, and stuff for the crochet as well. So yay. Now to get to Temu. Temu is an app. I was not familiar with it until my friend brought it up, and she was like, hey, it's kind of cool. You should try it. So I got on there and I got some credits, and I figured what better way to use credits because they've got a whole bunch of different things on there. Let me try their yarn. So the first order I did, they're still in the plastic wrapper, so you're gonna hear that. I'm sorry. The first one I got were these two, and I have not completely opened these up. I was waiting to do a full segment, I guess you would say, on the Temu yarn. I am not here to get into if Temu is a good place to buy from or not, but so this is, they call this a lace ball, and the only problem that I see with it is if you are allergic to any animal fibers, I would not recommend getting this because it doesn't specify what animal fiber it is. So I'm not exactly sure what that consists of. Now here's my new bag that I haven't even opened yet. So I'm going to work on this. For this order, I got 4 different 2-packs of, they say it is cotton sock. Personally, I wouldn't do cotton. Maybe. I'm not a big cotton yarn person, but we'll give it a go. Real fast, going back to this one, it does feel pretty soft. I like it. Yeah, doesn't have a weird that weird manufacturing smell or warehouse smell. Definitely a cotton yarn. It's got that cotton feel. Softer though than what you would get from like the peaches and cream. But these were labeled, they're 50 grams each. So enough for socks, and that's what I got them for. So, yeah, so, Temu is, I don't know if I would go out of my way to order from them for yarn, but I am decently, I like these. Sorry about that. I also had to go and grab me some more coffee. It is, like I said, cold, and hot coffee does the trick. Gotta show off my new mug. I don't know if you can read that very well. But it says, good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. This was a Christmas present from one of my best friends. So thank you, Melissa. I love it. And it's getting its use. But to finish up on the Temu, Temu I have as an app. I think you can get it on website. That's what I'm looking for. The word is website. And for the 8 little skeins of yarn, I got 2 different kinds of blue, the pink and the purple. For that was about $10. They like to get you to order at least $10 worth of stuff in order to get them to you. These were $5 each, I want to say, $4 each. And so I was able to get those shipped to me in a different shipment. I'm not getting into if I think that they're a wonderful company or not. They're kind of Wish-like, but I think they have better quality than Wish. Yeah, I think every once in a while, if I get some credits, I might order some more yarn from them just to play around with it and see what I can get. I'm, like I said, with these, what are they, 10 skeins of yarn, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting them to be that soft and that well made. Of course, I haven't worked with them yet. In this last week or so, I had a couple of old skeins of yarn that I was given, little balls of sock yarn that I was given, to me, and I was trying to make a sock out of them, um, make a pair of socks, and they kept ripping, and the sock yarn wasn't as strong as I was hoping it would be. And as I was working with it, it was actually breaking as I was stitching with it. And so I kind of got fed up with it, and I threw it at my daughter, who also knows how to knit and crochet. And so she started crocheting with it, and she noticed the same exact problem with it as I was having with it knitting. Um, just one of those things, like, I would expect a yarn to be that is made for the purpose of being for socks to be a little bit more on the forgiving, tougher side of things. Let's face it, you're putting it on your feet, you're doing a lot of walking, they're rubbing around in shoes and stuff, and I was kind of disappointed because it was some really pretty yarn that it was not working for me. So I will try these and see how well these work, if they, especially the miscellaneous animal fiber, see if this tends to do the same thing. I'm hoping it won't, but we'll see. I'm probably holding more. I'm probably thinking of these, saying that they were more expensive. I hope that they would last a little bit better, hold up a little bit better than the cotton. But then again, this is cotton, so cotton in itself is fairly inexpensive. Not cheap, not cheaply made, but inexpensive. So, that being said, I hope that everybody that is watching this is staying warm. I know that this cold spell that's going through is hitting a lot of us. Like I said, I'm not probably going to be able to make any videos until the beginning of the new year. So I hope you have a wonderful New Year's celebration if you are celebrating the coming of 2023. Holding out hope that it's a good year. But as far as that goes, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. And I will be back in a little while. Oh, are you gonna say hi? Come on up here. So I am going to be back in a couple of weeks, I think, with new videos and new tutorials for you guys, and hopefully this will become a weekly thing, and I won't be so awkward. I feel awkward. So, yes. Good evening.